I'm going to show you how to make a pinecone wreath. These are very easy to make. You need a handful of pine cones, some string and some scissors. I'm going to use a piece of string that's about 160 centimetres long, and it's more than I need, but I like having a bit of wriggle room. Take your length of string, fold it in half, and at the loopy end, tie a knot. This will be the hanger for the wreath. Then split apart the two pieces of string and wrap them around the base gap on a pine cone, where all the scales have separated out. You should find there's a natural ridge that you can wrap the string around. Then, once you've got them in place, tie a knot at the base of the pine cone. I like to do a double knot just to make sure everything stays in place. And then you're ready to add the next pine cone. Exactly the same way. Find a gap near the base of the pine cone and wrap the string around either side till they meet in the middle and you can tie them in a knot. If you can only find pine cones where they are all closed up, if you pop them on a plate in the sunshine indoors, the light and the warmth will make them open out and then they're ready to use. I use between 6 and 8 pine cones per wreath, depending on how fat the little cones are. Once you've knotted on your second pine cone, add your third. And keep adding pine cones in exactly the same way until you've got a wiggly pine cone caterpillar. You can double check to see if you've got enough pine cones on there by bending the ends round to form a loop and making sure it's the kind of circle size that you are after. When you're happy, take the two long ends again, and this time don't add another pine cone. Wrap them both around your original pine cone in the same gaps and tie them in a knot. And that holds your whole wreath together. You can snip off the ends of the string or tie them in a bow. Now the string and the knots will hold everything together, but you might want to give it a little bit of a wiggle and make sure that the woody arms of the scales of each pine cone slot into the ones next to them. This helps it hold the shape when it's hanging up. And that's it ready. You can hang up your pinecone wreath as it is, or paint the pine cones, or add on some extra decorations. I hope you enjoy making these as much as I do.